If you don't know why Democrats love illegal immigration, I'm going to tell you why. It is so simple. They want to change the demographic of America so they can remain in power forever.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking. When you saw this video, so I came across this woman was talking about how Democrats are the reason why all of this is happening, and if they did not open the border in the first place, that there won't be illegal migrants into the US and all that. You know, she said a lot of things in that video, and you have other people who are also talking about how it's actually during the Obama period that was also he also deported a lot of people, and Trump has only deported few persons, and now a lot of people are calling him out. Where is that energy when it was Obama and every other person who did the whole deportation, especially Obama, Clinton, during Biden and all that? Well, I'm just going to let their videos roll, then I'll come back with my commentary. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment. Let's have that conversation in the comment section. What do you think about this video? And please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. And credit to all creators on this video. So let's go watch, then I'll come back with my commentary.
That is the plan. That is why the borders were never closed during the Biden administration, because they were trying to get as many illegals in America to vote for Democratic rule. From here on out, they're trying to change the population, the census, indefinitely. That's what this whole thing is about. They want to remain in power. They're power hungry. They can't give it up. And that's what it's about. It's not about democracy. It's not about due process. It's about staying in power, because we know that how do I say this? The dumb and dumber will vote for us because they don't know how to research and vote for what's right. That's what this is about. I'm just saying.
I want to point out the major fact here. You know, a lot of you are throwing hate at President Trump, but yet you didn't say a single thing, not one, when it was President Biden, President Obama, President Bush, or President Clinton. Not one of you stood up and rioted in the streets, not one. But now that President Trump is in office, you guys are making all kinds of noise, all kinds of destruction, and everything else. Let's go over the numbers, shall we? President Joe Biden deported 4.4 million people. President Bill Clinton, 12.3 million. That's right, I didn't stutter. 12.3 million. President Bush, 10 million. President Obama, somewhere between 3 and 5 million. They don't have the exact number, but it's somewhere between there. President Trump, 140,000. Do we not see the difference here? And also, President Clinton, Bush, Obama, and Biden, not a single one of them had any injunctions. 0 injunctions. President Trump comes in and he's only at 140,000 deportations, and he's had 30. Ask yourself, what is wrong with this picture? But what really is disturbing is, again, you have the former President Clinton, Bush, Obama, and Biden, who have deported many, many millions, with Clinton and Bush taking the reins at 12.3, and actually if you combine it, 22 million between the two of them. And Obama and Biden, 7 million between the two of them minimum. But yet President Trump has only done 140,000. So a lot of you are fucking hypocrites, because you didn't say shit when it was happening with those former presidents. Not a damn thing. You didn't protest and cause destruction then. But now that it's President Trump, y'all mad. So take a seat, stay in your fucking lane, grow the fuck up. You don't like it here? Pack your shit and leave. Go. Bye. But for those who are here and did it the right way, mad props to you. Mad props. But don't be getting mad, because now ICE and law enforcement are doing their job. They're doing their job. So take a seat, sit back, and if you're here illegally, you probably should have thought about the consequences before you came here illegally. Sorry, not sorry. Have a nice day.
For everybody who's enraged that these criminals are getting deported without due process, where was this energy when Obama was doing it? If you've done any research at all, you would know that Obama is the king of deportations. So far, Donald Trump has deported a little under 200,000 people and counting. He's on track to average about 22,000 people a month. During Obama's 2 terms, he deported up to, I think, 3.2 million people. Would you like to know how many of those 3.2 million people did not receive due process? 83%. And you can look that up. So out of the millions and millions of people that Obama deported during his tenure, 83% did not get due process. But at the time, you people were told not to be upset about it. So guess what? You weren't, because you listened to everything that they tell you and you eat it up like sheep. So now we have people setting shit on fire, throwing rocks through windows, robbing stores, assaulting officers, impeding on law enforcement over what? Something that Obama was doing the entire time he was president, but now, because Trump's in office, he's the big bad orange man. Democrats prove more and more every day how hypocritical they are, how brainwashed they are, and the Democratic leaders go along with it because they know that you people are going to eat that shit up. And just a reminder, setting shit on fire and destroying property and all of the other shit that's going on in California, that is not a First Amendment right. I can't say that enough. What's happening in California is not people exercising their First Amendment rights. There may be some peaceful protesters out there, but from what I've seen, it's a fucking shit show and it should be handled. Stop playing victim, because we're all sick of it.
I am a legal immigrant, and I want to tell you something. I'm disgusted by what people from other countries like Mexico are doing right now in my new country. I came from Mexico. I came legally. I have worked all my life here to get what I have. I have never asked for a penny to the government. I didn't come here to get something from the government. I came for an opportunity and I got it. And I have the American dream. What about all of those people protesting in California and New York? What are they doing? They are burning the city. If you don't like to be deported and you want to stay here, you have to have your best behavior. Not the worst behavior. You think that we want you here with that behavior of burning cars, burning the entire city? Why? Why do we talk to the authorities in your behalf? There has no meaning on that. And for the people that are defending these violent attackers, people that don't deserve to be here, shame on you. Shame on you, because you're supposed to talk and to tell them the truth. You're not supposed to line up with them. You're supposed to tell them, go to your country. You are waving the flag of another country that you love, go. You don't need to be here. You don't deserve to be here. You don't deserve another opportunity in this country because apparently you don't love this country like I do. So, go away.
I can say for a fact that this is the reason why Latinos are really facing the issue that they're facing. Unity is a problem. They are not anywhere near united. Imagine your community is going through stuff and yet somebody is coming on the internet to talk about how she's from Mexico and now she has a new country and her Mexicans should not do this and do that. Yes, I am all for not destroying things, stop burning cars, stop, destroying people's property. They are not your problem, right? I am all for it. But the way you talk about your own people in such a disdain manner, and it's very funny, really, because these are the same people who are coming on the internet calling on black people to help them when they have their elite Mexican community, their Latino communities who would have stood out for them, go out there to protest and speak up for them. Those people are not even doing that. They are the same people who came out during the campaign to say this is who they're voting for and how they have cousins and nephews who are in the US undocumented and they don't mind for them to go back to Mexico just because they are undocumented. They should come back legally. Yes, please. I am all for legal stay in a country, be documented in a country. But for God's sake, these people are already fighting for them to get their documentation. Some of them are picked up in courthouses. These are people who are trying to get things done in the right way, but they were picked up. Some of them have legal proceedings in the next few days, and yet I speak them up in the courthouses. This is why people are speaking up. Now, the same people are still expecting black people to come out and speak for them when your own community is even against you. They are the ones coming out to talk trash about you guys, and yet you want other communities to help you. And I ask again, the same thing one creator asks, how can people put their own life on the line for people who are not even ready to put their own in the first place? You want other people to go out there to protest for you while your community members are not even interested in helping you out, but you want every other person to stand up for you. That's really absurd, right? Now, the black people are saying they are resting. They are not talking about anything. They are not coming out for any reason. No matter what you do, they are not going to come out to protest alongside any community because nobody is actually their ally in the first place. And they get to find out on the 5th of November 2024, okay, during the whole election, how your community voted is the reason why it is this whole thing is happening. Your community members are bringing a receipt and talking about how Obama deported 3.5 million people, Biden deported 4 million people. You have Bush deports, is it 12 million? Then you have Clinton deport 10 million. I think that's the numbers. So they are bringing out these numbers and talking about how these other people deported and nobody's talking about it. For God's sake, it's not even other community members that are deporting. They are deporting your community. You should stand for your community. There's something, we are told, okay, growing up, when your sibling is messing up out there, you don't chastise them in front of everybody. You try to defend them, bring them at the back and chastise them and tell them, you know what, this thing is actually wrong. Let them know that what they did is wrong. But for God's sake, you have to save their soul at first. These are people who are already trying to get their legal stay in the country. They're not criminals. You cannot say they are because these people are in the courthouse trying to get documented, going to the court to go hear about their legal status and all that. And yet they were picked up by ICE. Before then, ICE was already waiting for them. Imagine ICE waiting at a graduation, children's graduation, just to pick up people. Seeing all these videos online is so absurd. I feel so sad it's happening to these communities. My sympathy goes out to them, really. I really wish there's something that could be done, but it is what it is, and everybody's facing the consequences of the election. I think this is one of it, right, in our faces. But I would love to hear from you guys what you think about today's video. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section, and please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more and more people can see it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Thank you, guys. Bye.